25 years ago today, on February 2nd of 1996, I left the house to take Charlotte to school at Court Street Academy at 8:15. What a beautiful day. It rained all night. And freezing temperatures. But the sky was clear, with the bright sun illuminating the trees, all covered with this thin layer of ice, like plasticine or crystal or something. It was just beautiful. Groundhog Days, Charlotte said. And I said, every day should be this day, like that Bill Murray movie. I dropped Charlotte at school and reached the shop by 8:45. As soon as it got there, I realized I'd forgotten to bring two bills that had to be paid. So I told Mom I'd be back in just a couple minutes. I just lived right up the street. When I got home, got out of the truck, went up the porch, went to unlock the door, and something looked funny. We got windows, like 6 or 8 windows at the top of the door, and little mini blinds up there I keep closed. But they were a light gray, and I didn't see any gray. It was black. Now, I turned to look at the window there to see what was going on, and then I see Mr. Sharp come running around the side of the house, and he points up to the eave of our house, and there's smoke coming out. Then I turned the other way, and here comes Britt Houston, and he says, I called it in already. He was a retired fire captain, and they got there really quick. I always said after that, you think you got someone trying to break into your house or something. Whenever I called the police, they'd come the next day to fill out a report for your insurance, Call the fire department. That siren coming will scare the burglars. Anyhow. And they put the fire out. It started in the corner in the den. It was actually the corner of the house, downstairs and where the TV was. And that room was just burnt, and like all our clothes were upstairs. And if a drawer was firmly shut, well, those clothes didn't get messed up so bad. But if a drawer was open by a quarter of an inch, man, they just got in closets the same way. And it really, I don't think we had any closet tightly shut, but so this had all happened. That fire got set while I was carrying Charlotte to school. Anyway, I'm watching them squirt the water and stuff, and then Dad appeared out on the street. He had gotten into the shop, and I don't know who told him what was going on. Maybe someone called him. So I told him I wasn't going to be in that day, and I went back down to Court Street where I dropped Charlotte at Court Street Academy, and our insurance agency was Welton, Duke and Hawks, and they're right there on the corner beside the school. So I went in and told them what happened, and good. I went to school and asked Dr. Kersey for Charlotte to be brought, and I told him what had happened. He's a very sympathetic and comforting man, but I told him, don't tell Charlotte. And so I took Charlotte and put her in a car and went out to Churchland and picked up Jeff, and I can't remember about April. She used to skip a lot of school, but at any rate, I believe I wound up having all three of them in the truck, and we drove over to Witch Duck Road where Sarah worked. And I put the kids in a conference room there and then had them bring Sarah to me. And then finally, once I had them all there, I said, our house burned today. And I said, we're not going to be able to go back in there to get anything. I said, some stuff's ruined, some's not. Contacted a restoration company to take care of it. I'm sorry, I had not done that at that point yet, but I guess I promised that I would. And I said, anything that we need, we're going to have to buy, and we won't be sleeping there tonight. We'll be at the Holiday Inn. And Sarah said, well, the bat mitzvah's 1 week away, so that's where the reception's going to be. So, we'll be down there already, so that's okay. So, the clothes and everything, we were also worried, but we managed. She had her grandfather's tallis had all got smoked up, and so we made a special point to get that cleaned. And it was funny because we went down to Holiday Inn that night. And, it was freezing after all, and there was, because of that ice coating on the wires, something electrical had happened. See, I'll tell you more about that some other time. But power was out for half of Portsmouth. So we went down to Holiday Inn, and seemed like everybody in our synagogue was already there. And they're saying is your power out in one of you too? And we said, well, not exactly. And oh my God, and they just had such sympathy for us. So by the time Charlotte did her Haftorah, and she did it so wonderfully, I mean, she really is a courageous person. But there's this place. She goes, Baruch atah Adonai. And she just sang it. She couldn't sing it as pretty as I just did, but she just sang it beautifully in her golden hair. And it was like the angels were sitting on her shoulders. And with the pity that they felt for all of us with, losing our home, she just became an absolute hero. And we, as you see on that background I got, we're out there for 156 days, from Groundhog Day, February 2nd, past the 4th of July to July 7th, 2/2 to 7/7, 156 days. And you can bet I never in my life have again asked for groundhogs or any other day to be repeated. I will happily take a different day every time the sun rises. Thank you very much. Too much sorrow and too much joy can both be bad things. Maybe I could have said too much joy can be a bad thing. Too much sorrow can be a good thing. I've established no basis for how too much joy can be bad. But coming down from this day I've had where I published about 6 videos on Portsmouth, Virginia native, and got really good response. Got a whole lot of YouTube views. A few up thumbs and a few comments, but not everybody rolls that way, right? And a lot of attention. Got to talk to a lot of people, and that was joyous. But it wears me out. I can't do that every day. So that was a special day. And then 2 days ago, January 31st, I also was waiting until midnight came. It's 32 minutes past midnight now, so I can publish this. I'm not big on the way people rearrange their birthdays. Well, birthdays on the 4th, but that's a work day. So we're gonna go ahead and pretend my birthday is on the weekend. Well, you're missing the whole astrology of the damn thing when you do that. Things happen on the same day for a reason. Things happen on the day they do for a reason. And so it's after midnight now, so I can publish this. I'm not going to do a lot of an edit, but I thank you very much for listening.